Cappy, Capricorns, welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel, Empress B, Healing Energy. My name is Brittany. All right, guys, so I'm feeling a little froggy tonight, okay? I know y'all see me busting them out, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'll get to y'all. I'm really enjoying my own deck. I really do feel like it's in my ministry to create some decks one day, so I really do plan on doing that, guys. I really do. There's something that I really want to do. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to really do that. Okay. Because that's part of the reason why too I'm getting different messages from the different ways and things that I put into my cards, you know, rather than just using, you know, decks that I bought, you know. Not that I'm saying that they were boring, because it's not about whether I'm enjoying them or not. It's about getting the message out that's supposed to be gotten out. But what I'm saying is the fact that I am getting different ones. I feel like it's reaching different people that it's supposed to be getting to with, you know, a very diverse deck full of variety messages in them, you know. So I'm liking that about my deck, and it's keeping me going right now. So I'm ready to go ahead and get to Capricorn tonight. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think I'm going to stop here. My head is starting to hurt. So when my head starts to go boom, boom, that's when I know, like, okay, all right, it's time. It's time. You've given a lot. You've given a lot of your mental energy here. All right, guys. It's the third eye. It's the third eye. Woo! All right. Let's get into it. Thank you so much, Spirit, for allowing me to relay messages to my viewers, and for your protection, for your guidance, and for your wisdom here. Anything that is not of the divine energy, I ask the door be shut on it immediately. Thank you so much, Spirit. Allow me clear messages for them as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn? Ooh. Oh, okay. Truth is, I don't know who I am. And then I had that turned around with it. I want you to be my spouse. I'll take it because it flipped around with it. But for some reason, I feel like that's the only one that I was supposed to get. But you know what? I'm going whatever the hell. Because if that was the case, this wouldn't have turned around with it. Okay. So there could be somebody that maybe wants to marry you, wants to have a deeper commitment with you, but they're having an identity issue. Okay. And with that being said, you can't commit to somebody who doesn't know who they are and secure in who they are. Okay. I feel like this person will fall for anything if they don't stand for anything. If they don't know who they are, then how do they know what they'll accept, what they won't accept? I feel like there's somebody missing a key component to their essence here that they need to identify before they try to be in a relationship, or let alone a marriage. I mean, how the hell are you going to be married to somebody you don't know who the hell you is? You know, can I get another one for Capricorn? And with your energy, your grounded energy, I feel like this could be an air sign. Okay. One that is unhealed. Police were called. Maybe this person could... You're out of my league. Sorry. I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with it. Low self-esteem, self-worth. This person, they don't have any amount of self-esteem. They don't have any true understanding of life, of what they're here for, their purpose. I feel like they need you to validate them and tell them who they are. And with your Capricorn energy, like I said, you could be a very head on straight type of person. You know, you could, you know, have a career. You could understand who you are. You know what I mean? And I feel like this person is, this person could deal with like maybe drugs, or maybe they pop pills. Even if it's not that deep, they could just like to party a lot. I'm getting an Aquarius energy. Yeah, with White Witch Healer here. You are very, I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles right in my head. I'm imagining the Queen of Pentacles. A Tower here, Aries energy. There is some type of S-word energy here where somebody has these feelings of unaliving themselves sometimes. You give this person a feeling of hope, but it's to the point where I feel like this could become really dangerous because this person could be wildly codependent on you. Well, not codependent, dependent on your energy. And people have to understand that you can't hold on to people like that. People have their own journeys and their own pathways here. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just meant to mix with people for a season and then it's time to go. You know what I mean? This person is going to have an extremely hard time if you ever wanted to be on your own. This person is very lovey-dovey on you. I feel like this person could be very clingy as well. And it could make you uncomfortable. This person, like I just saw, they were terrified of commitment, yet they want to get married. So, like I said, they don't know what they want. There is no stability and no security in a relationship like this. This is not what a Capricorn needs. Empty shell of a person, used and abused. This person has a lot of trauma that they have not healed through. I'm going to take these out. I don't want these to come up again. I feel that they will. Okay. With this Three of Swords sticking out at me too. Yeah, this person, they would rather blanket themselves in you and your energy than work on themselves. They rather just become dependent on you and what you give them and the love that you extend to them. But it's not healthy. This is not healthy at all. With that, you can't afford me. To me, when that one comes out, it's almost like somebody is not on your level. That doesn't mean necessarily like financially wise, you know, they ain't got enough in their pockets. That don't mean that. They will do anything to keep you. It's a desperation for you. It's just not healthy. And you don't need to get yourself any more tangled up in this situation than you already are, Capricorn. Can I get a few more, Spirit, for Capricorn? Lies because the sky is blue. This person could be a pathological liar. Like I said, they don't know what they want. They could be partying and getting blacked out drunk and end up having sex with somebody else and they don't even fucking remember it. It's like this person is kind of a mess right now. Yeah, this is out here just taking risks with their body, maybe with, you know, like I said, they don't really have an idea or any direction in their life. I could be talking about an Aquarius. They built their self-esteem off of ego. Maybe they could be very nice looking, but this is somebody that is truly empty inside. They could have dealt with grief. Maybe they lost some people. I never meant to hurt you. Yeah, this person could have let you down. Secret obsession. I want to have kids with you. Yeah, I feel like your energy is so comforting to them. And you feel like it's like a parental figure to this person. That's that Capricorn energy. You're very responsible. You're very grounded. Okay? Nasty divorce jumped out at me. Somebody could have gotten it, guys. Forgot to delete some stuff and ran out of storage. So we're going to finish this Capricorn one here. Yeah, I feel like there's this part of you that wants to save people. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like that's not your job. Spirit has their own thing that they need to do with this person. And that's not on you to come in and try to save them. All right? This is a grown person, so you need to let them go their own way and figure it out. And I know you may care about this person, but that doesn't mean you need to self-sacrifice to give this person something that they need to be able to give themselves. You know what I mean? Can I get more here for this person here? Yeah, the Devil and the Knight of Wands. I'm telling you, this person is living like recklessly. You know what I mean? They, like I said, drug addictions, could be sex, a lot of temptation around them. Okay. And this is something that you're going to have to work through, that guilt of leaving them to figure it out on their own. It's not on you. You know what I mean? We're not meant to baby grown people. You know, you just got to love some people from a distance. All right. What's this Knight of Wands here, Spirit, with this Devil? Yeah, this person, there's something empty in them that they're just missing something and they don't even know what it is. There's a void there. In this person's spirit, there's a void. Okay. This person is bored and they're seeking some type of gratification and they don't know where from. And this could have been like some type of trauma that was put on them that led them down this path early on in life. With this Knight of Wands here, could have been something that happened in their early teens. What's this? Yeah, this used and abused. Who is this person's spirit? What they got going on? Knight of Swords. It showed itself. Okay. What's this Knight of Swords? It's knights, though. You know what I mean? These aren't kings. This isn't the Emperor. What's this Knight of Swords? Ace of Cups. I feel like this person, they want to bring you a love offer, right? There is something that they want to be. They want to be some type of hero in your life. What they know that you should have. But they're just not able, they're just not there. They're not prepared for this right now. They're not ready for a real relationship. They're not emotionally mature enough. They're just not ready. But with this Knight of Swords, they're trying to make themselves ready. But they have some other things going on here. Scorpio energy with the Death card. All right. So they could be trying to change. All right. They could be trying to transform and work on themselves. They really could. They really could. With this Nine of Wands energy here. But there is some type of grief and sadness that's still in them that they need to work through. Okay, that they need to work through. Okay, they need to master something about themselves so that they can be what they want to be to you. I feel like you know that this person is a good person at heart, you know, but they're struggling. They're struggling. They're struggling. And sometimes you got to let people struggle. Yeah, this is what you need to do. This is what Spirit is calling you to do. You need to set some serious boundaries with this person right now and walk away. That's very important. I feel like you're letting this person know that there's not much more you can take before you leave them alone forever. You're trying to scare them straight when it comes to you. But what you're going to end up having to do is just completely walk away. Because they're not, yeah. You don't really want to make this decision. You don't want to have to. That's why you're trying to scare them into it. But some people got to learn the hard way, sis. Some people got to learn the hard way. Yeah, what's this Ace of Cups? With the Hangman. Yeah, it's like this person, they have this idea. They have this strong want and this mental desire. You know what I mean? But you see them just hanging there. It's like there's a pause factor. Okay? Like I said, this person could be an Aquarius or just some type of earth sign here. You know that this person could be a match for you. There could be like some type of past life bond that you feel with this person. That's why it's so hard to walk away from them. But like I said, tough love is the best love, honestly. Yeah, what's this Queen of Swords spirit? Queen of Swords. Yes, like I said, I told you I was imagining this Queen of Pentacles. When I think of this Capricorn, you are very grounded. And Spirit is saying you need to protect your energy right now. Okay, you got a lot that you're trying to do right now, maybe a professional career, and you need to be able to put your time and energy into that. You can't take your energy and let this person drain it by you trying to parent this person. All right, you need somebody that's going to be able to be there for you and be your King of Pentacles. Okay, not a knight. All right, not a knight. This is an Aquarius, okay? This is an Aquarius. They kind of live life on the edge here, all right? They don't have to be an Aquarius. They could have strong Aquarius in their chart, all right? But they could very well be an Aquarius sun, all right? But you're going to get through this. You just have to understand that you need better boundaries in this situation. And you need to understand that your peace has to come first. You can love somebody and love them from a distance and just pray for them. You know what I mean? That's what you probably might have to do in this situation. Okay, Capricorn, until the next time, my love. Bye.